In this video, I'm going to show you how you can publish your book directly to the web in just a few minutes. So to get started, go to laterpress.com and then go ahead and click on the Publish Now button. Then fill in information like your name or pseudonym, your email address, and your password. All right, let's sign up. Now it's time to configure our author account. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my headshot, maybe an author website. In this case, we're going to use Wikipedia. I don't think Fitzgerald has a Twitter handle, and I know he loves New York. So there we go. After creating your author profile, you'll be taken to this screen right here. You can edit your profile by just popping over to the profile screen, but what I want to show you is how you can add your very first book. So go ahead and click the Add Book button, and then let's go ahead and get our book configured. All right, so The Great Gatsby, and I'm going to make this book available at gatsby.laterpress.com. Now, right now, Laterpress supports custom subdomains like this, but in the very near future, you'll be able to use completely custom domains that you own and you control. Let's go ahead and upload a cover image. Fantastic. And let's fill in some details about the book. So this is definitely a work of literature. I can fill in the ISBN number if I've published this somewhere else as well. And then let's fill in a short description. So I've already written up this little short description right here. So let's go ahead and just copy and paste that over and hit save and continue. In this final step, you can configure a payment option so that readers can pay you directly through the website that you're creating as they're reading your book. You have the ability to configure a fee for the entire book or a fee that readers pay as they go, as they unlock bundles of chapters at a time. You can even charge a subscription fee so that readers can access all your books for one yearly payment. But that takes a little bit of time, about 10 minutes, and is covered in other videos that we're going to be putting out. So I'm going to skip that. I'm actually going to make this particular book available for free, as I should, since it's in the public domain. Now here, you can configure the preview for your book. So if you're setting a price for your book, the preview is the number of chapters you sort of give away for free before the user is prompted to log in and to pay you to access the book. But even if your book's free, you can set a preview because that means that when the reader reaches the end of chapter 1 or chapter 2 or chapter 6, whatever you decide, they're then prompted to create an account to keep reading your book. And during that prompt, the reader is also asked if they want to subscribe to your newsletter. So this is a great way to turn readers of your book into a direct relationship where you can email them and communicate with them and tell them about new events and new books that you're publishing. So I'm going to go ahead and set this preview. I'm going to leave it at the default of chapter 1. And then I'm going to add this book. All right, so my book has been added. Now I just need to add a few chapters. So I go ahead and click Edit. And then I go down here to the Add Chapter button. So I'm going to call this chapter, actually I'm going to leave this blank because we've already got the chapter 1 header there, but you can fill in an optional title as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste in my chapters. So there's chapter number 1. Go ahead and click Publish. If you want to, you can notify readers when you publish. I'm going to go ahead and not notify readers with that published chapter. Then I'm going to add another chapter. So let's go ahead and add a couple more chapters. Go ahead and save this one. You don't necessarily have to publish chapters as you go, so I'm going to keep this one in draft. And then I'm going to add a third chapter right here. Paste that into here. You can also write it in here, but I assume that most of the time folks are going to want to write somewhere else and then just paste in. And once you're ready to, you can go ahead and hit publish and publish not only one chapter at a time, but all the chapters that are in draft or are staged. If you want to, you can also go back into the editor for your book and you can rearrange chapters by dragging and dropping them. You can go into particular chapters and make edits to them and publish those edits. And you can update the payment options for your book. But since this book is now published, let's go ahead and check it out and see what it looks like. Fantastic. So this is my book right here. If I want to, I can actually change the default theme for my book, or all my books, to dark mode, if you prefer that. So let's go ahead and refresh. So it's up to you. This is completely mobile optimized. It works really well for readers who want to read on their phones. They can swipe to navigate, and on their desktops, they can just click to navigate like this. And there's our book. That is how easy it is to publish on Laterpress. Definitely check out other videos where we show you how to set up payment and other great functionality with Laterpress.